Yo, how's it going then, guys? Welcome back to another... Nah, I'm just kidding. Welcome back to another Field of Dreams podcast episode, and this time we have...
Ian I.A.
I was about to say that's your cue, too. There you go, ladies and gents. Yada yada do. It's like a 2-week break from me. Alright, so... Enough of the introduction. If you do you wanna say anything about yourself?
No.
No. Alright. Let's go. So, before we started, you said you wanted to go on some tangents about something. If you wanted to get those out right now, you can. Or we could just, go through the process.
I think the tangents would just go on, as I'm talking about it. It would just pop up in my mind randomly.
Yeah.
That's...
That figures. Alright. So I'm looking on your forum, and one of the things you submitted that you wanted to talk about was your own work, and I found your work incredibly interesting, especially the Owen High project.
Yes.
It's such a deviant from, the droney stuff that you did with your previous, I guess, quote-unquote trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to... Oh. So... How did you, shift from the droney stuff, for example, from Utah with Love? How did you shift from that to the big Owen High project and Plunderphonic stuff? Because it kind of seemed drastic in retrospect.
Oh, yeah. Around this time, I was really getting interested in, the Avalanches and, DJ Shadow, and so I was like, oh, maybe I can make stuff like them. And then I was just, testing out some stuff. I remember I made track 46. That was the first track I made for this. I made it back in May of 2025. And then I was like, oh, let me make more. Yep.
Do you feel like you had a specific style for that, or did you just kind of go on a whim?
For the earlier tracks, I believe, what is it? Oh yeah, DJ Shadow's Introducing. You can, if you listen to some of his track in Introducing, you can hear it in my tracks a tiny bit. Yeah. That's all.
What happened to Gautier? Because I know...
I think... Oh, yeah. He quit making music after his breakthrough song. He's just like, no, I don't want to do this for the money.
Oh, I knew about that, because, as soon as his song blew up, he practically quit making music, and it went on a... Instead of being solo, he went on a, group side. But I meant, what happened to Gautier influencing your stuff or music?
I mean, ever since I've discovered Gautier, I've wanted to insert, more original work and more, original vocals and lyrics in my work ever since.
Has there been any full tracks that have ever been made?
So far, no. That's really much.
Has it only been parts?
I've tried. I don't think I can even think of lyrics, though.
Bro, just use AI. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not using AI.
I know, it's stupid. I'm just poking fun. Alright. So, looking on your form, and the main thing that keeps popping up on like every single tab is sample. Is it like your stuff, my stuff, or is it in general?
I mean, I could just go on a tangent about like
Oh,
Daydreamer and my own stuff.
well, speak your mind, I guess.
Um, Daydreamer samples.
Brother, you wanted... Okay. You said you wanted the tangents. Alright.
Okay.
How did you get some of your sample ideas? Did you just find them randomly, or did you...
Randomly, like, from, like, my Plunderphonic tracks, I would just, like, either I would go on YouTube and I would, like, listen to, like, the first few seconds of, like, every single track, or I would flick through my records that I had. I'd just lift the needle just going along and being like, oh, cool, that's a cool part. Let me sample that. And then I would save that audio file on my computer.
And that's how it was born. Why don't
Yep.
you use more records in sampling? You only use like 5 from what I can recall.
Oh yeah, like in all throughout my mind. I really would like to, but like, if I really wanted to like sample La Boom, for example, on like record or CD, that's like insanely rare, and I would have to take like multiple shops, right? Yeah, I'd have to go to multiple shops and be like, oh, where's La Boom? Nope.
You could also deviate and try and mess around with, the stuff that you already have. I mean, that's part of
Oh yeah.
the Daydreamer works too.
I remember in One Never Knows, I did sample off of a record I had.
Yeah.
It was
The Rhythm of the Rain, I think.
Oh yeah, it was that one, and the bird sounds and Nothing Else to Exit. The weird slowed down birds. Yeah. It's also an Avalanche sample.
No wonder you have it. How many Avalanche or how many sample records do you have?
I have the Modern Jazz Quartet. I remember I have the Nancy Wilson record from Tonight and Close to You. I have a lot of Frontier Psychiatrist stuff, and I have Sounds in Space. I have Castles in Spain, which is in Since I Left You. Western Union, which is in Ito, and of course One Never Knows, which is in Last Concert.
Yeah.
Which is Ito, Summer Crane, Extra Kings.
Why don't you get more? Well, actually, do you just find those on a whim, or do you intentionally try and buy them?
I think if I just go like, oh, there's an Avalanche record, I usually get it, but then I also look at the price. So if it's like $30, then I'm just like,
How many
But
records?
if it's a sample that I really like, then I just like buy it, because the Last Concert, which has One Never Knows, was $30.
I bet so. It sounds high fidelity. How many records have you turned down because of price?
So far I can only think of one, which is a drum break that was used in Close to You, and it was like $60.
Jesus Christ. 60 bucks.
So yeah, I did not sample that.
Holy.
I did not think that.
Do you ever plan on sampling more of your records, or are you planning to go more into original works?
I'll probably still like sample off the record and go into like original work too, maybe like mix them both together, like what Godier did.
Did he sample records as well, or did he just find them online?
Yeah, he sampled his own records.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Do you? It's kind of off a topic here, but do you ever want to see yourself becoming popular?
I don't really see myself getting popular. Like, yes, I would want like people listening to my work, but if it gets to like too extreme, then maybe I would just stop.
That makes sense. You still want to be popular, though.
Yeah, because if I really get popular, I'll probably get sued or something.
Sued? Do you want that?
No, I don't want to get sued.
I'm okay. You do you, I guess. Is there anything on my work that you want to talk about? I guess flip the table.
Crystal.
You gotta go more in depth.
So there's like lore that I want to talk about, like events that like, and what like the samples mean for like the events and like the tracks.
Oh yeah, hit me.
Like I know 36 represents you losing your dog, but like what does the sample
36
like the sample
36 isn't actually me losing any dog for that matter, especially not Crystal. 30 is the one. Track 30 is the one that is the, you know, breaking point per se, and all the sides show to it. 36 is just well, it's one of my other dogs that sadly passed now, but they were alive when quarantine and chapter 8 were happening, so it makes sense.
Oh yeah.
And it was it's mainly the title "Going Trot Lulu" itself is like a whatchamacallit, like a clinging to any dog that I had that since Crystal died. So
is there a track that like represents your dog's like passing, or no?
I mean, I guess 30, considering that's the, you know, that's when she well, 30 really is the only, because by your definition of which tracks represent my dog's dying, any one of them, it's still only track 30. Well, I mean, I guess 49 and chapter 11 at the very end, because I guess that too, because around that time is when Lulu actually dies. It was mid to late 2022, so yeah. So I guess there's your answer.
Where? What's like a random? So what does 45 like really represent?
What does it
like
really represent? Honestly, at first, I just wanted like a bliss track, like VCJD by the Patients, for example. I really just wanted like a bliss track in like coming out per se, because you know, like E5 and then 45. Hey, that rhymed. At
Oh
first, I
yeah.
really just wanted a bliss track like that, but then I really dug deeper into my mind, and I realized, like, this was the moment that I realized that, well, technically throughout the entirety of Chapter 9, at past 40, track 42, uh, it's really been, the threat and the loom and gloom of opening up back into society because of how quarantine is shaped up to been. But 45 is like the pinnacle of that. It's both a curse and a blessing in my mind at that. Hence why at the very beginning it's clarity and then it descends into madness and transitions into 46, which is the harshest track so far up to that point.
Oh yeah. 46 is just definitely definitely a track.
46 is just yeah.
Yeah. Let me go like somewhere. Like like 55 represents the day. I guess no one else will know what we're talking about.
Unless they were part of the group that was originally there to experience it, no one's gonna know the day, so we'll just call it quote unquote the day.
The day.
We shall come.
I can see like far being used, which I think is a nod to Infinite Worlds Crumble Away. Did you like use like other like Carpenter Road tracks in Waited Hope 1 other than J2 or
other Carpenter Road tracks other than J2? I used K2, but that was it. J2 and K2 were the Carpenter tracks used in that layer. And yeah, nothing else was. Unless there's no, Decades doesn't count. And then Lost Stairs alternate, no. So yeah, it's just J2 and K2. Fun fact, that layer is I don't know if I shared the layer name with you, but it's literally called I'm too lazy for this shit. It's literally called that because it's just shoving the most aggressive tracks from each of my albums, We Shall Come, Carpenter, and Decades, all into one layer, so that just creates, the hectic moment, even though it's one of the, in my opinion, the laziest layers made. But it still works.
Yeah, it does work. Like these remind me of like my layer names because like if I look back at my layer names,
you just copied me.
Like, no, I just like put like the most random things. Let me go to the Une project real quick. Either I just spammed my keyboard after saying something, or I just put what it's describing, like guitar drone or like piano and then keyboard spam.
That's what I do, but I'm like layers back in your earliest projects, like what you might call it, Nothing Is Real and All Throughout My Mind Sense. Were your layer names still like that?
No.
You did copy me.
No.
Yes.
Like I remember just putting like for like From Utah with Love. Let me pull that out. I just like made like the track titles and then I put like the acronym for it as like the layer, and then I put like underscore layer number, and then that's how I made my like Nothing Is Real, All Throughout My Mind Since, and From Utah with Love titles for all the layers. But it was really when the Une project was being made that I just put them like the most random stuff.
Yeah, because there's at that point you can't really think of it when so much material is being made.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you practically copied. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get off that topic.
No, oh my god.
You did though. I started it,
Oh my God.
Carpenter in decades, and then freaking only when you saw the layer names for crystals when you decided to do it yourself.
Um,
And you can lie.
why is there a layer called the way to hide these nuts? Why did I do this?
Jesus Christ. Alright. Enough of this shit. What the fuck is these damn nuts? Alright. Do you have a master sample sheet or document like I do?
I usually just use documents, like how the old Daydreamer doc was formatted. I
Yeah.
usually put like different tabs saying like, song names, layers, possible ideas for soundscape, layers I've made, and the description for the album. And that's usually what I put in every single document.
So, technically, it's like an idea document more than a sample document.
I mean, I do put samples in there, but like, I do think sometimes I just forget, and so sometimes I'll just say, "Oh, I forgot to put this layer in," or "I just forgot to do this," or like, "What's the direction of this track? Oh, I don't know. What's the speed of this track? I don't know. I forgot."
I don't know.
Yep.
In your opinion, or your rough estimate, I guess, how many records do you think you have?
Maybe like
And this includes all types,
Seven.
like 45, 33 shellacs,
um
although just vinyls.
800.
Seriously?
It is.
Holy
I mean,
frick.
I could realistically count, but I think that would just take too long.
Yeah. On my on my sheet, I have all my transfers listed out, or records listed out. And then, like, at the bottom, I also have external sourcings, which also lists the rips from different people that I have, like from you and other people.
Oh yeah. I usually like when I document like my records, I go to Discogs and
Oh yeah, some people do that as well.
I have only 121 listed on Discogs, so there's probably way more.
I know. The main reason why I did it on the sheet instead of, going to Discogs and labeling it as well is mainly because of 49R. I don't know if you still remember them from, like, the Caretaker community way back when, but they're on a different community now. And that's what the main inspiration behind me making a sheet documenting all my things instead of just going to Discogs. Their reasoning is they have so many, unknown records that aren't even labeled on Discogs that they just made their own sheet. And while this doesn't necessarily apply to me since I get records off of, trash bins or, record bins or something like that instead of the most obscure FPR type Kirby deal record shit ever, I still do it just because just in case if that happens. And there are some records and CDs I have that aren't listed on Discogs, so it kind of works out.
Yeah, same for me. I have like really obscure 45 records, or I have like the most random spoken word records about going into the selling business. Yep.
Yeah. You might need to
Like,
share
there's
that with
this
someone.
one- There's this one that was like not on Discogs for a while, and so when I transferred it, I was like, "Oh, I couldn't find this online anywhere," and now it's on Discogs. So
Yeah, it's now. I literally decided to, as I was putting your things down on my own sheet, I decided to look it up on Discogs just in case, and oh shit, there it is. Did this kid lie to me? Chances are it was probably added the time you gave it to me and the time that I decided to add it on my own sheet, so, oh well, absolute cinema, but, it's just funny.
yeah, I put this. I had this like last year, like during all throughout my mind since times. I remember getting like this big batch of like weird like 45 records, and that's actually where half of my 45 collection comes from. But there's like this really big bin that I got
Yeah.
that was just full of 45 records, and then I was just like, oh, let me go through with them. And then one of the first ones was like this 45 record titled like Statehood for Iran or something, and then it was like and then I decided to play it and then transfer it, and then I believe I sampled it in all throughout my mind actually. Let me look.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, I did!
You fucking did?
I did.
Hold up. Hold this shit up. I'll throw him. Shit, fuck you.
I feel ignored.
Oh wait, I literally just saw it. Yeah, I forgot you did the acronym by abbreviation, not the full title.
Oh yeah. Recording. Oh my god, it's in the same layer as the recording of you going, "What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft video." Let me
What the
let me play
fuck?
that later.
Hold. I feel ignored.
It's like the weird.
Holy
This is
shit,
the
you
weird
did!
one.
Holy shit, you did! What the fuck? This is
Let me
so.
see how like
This is so weird.
I remember the beginning is just like
You did so many droned layers. I swear to God.
oh yeah, I sampled layer 6 is just the entire Nothing Is Real, but just droned.
Just droned. Like a fucking M1 layer 4 track, except paddle and metal and home.
Oh yeah. Basically. And so that entire track is just noise for like a majority of it. Like you can't even hear the other layers. Like I feel like the only layers that I know are like audible are layer 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
And that's it. Really.
1, 2, 3, 6, and 7. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, you shared a comparison of my recording with layer 6, and that's I was able to hear that. But chances are I'll probably be able to hear nothing else. So, oh well.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft video.
And look where it brings us to the Field of Dreams podcast with that exact intro.
Oh. Let's see what other stuff I've sampled. I remember, I remember sampling Cookie Jar and like almost every single other layer, and Nothing Is Real. And now I haven't even sampled it, and One Never Knows. Actually, I have sampled it, and One Never Knows. Only once though. That's
only once, yeah. You know, it's weird just seeing the timeline of your addiction, quote unquote, addiction samples from then to now. First, there was what you would call Oh Shelly, and then you got Cookie Jar, and then you got freaking what's her name? I don't know. And then you got Gautier, and then you got. So it's just weird how it goes down the line per se.
Yeah. Basically. You can definitely tell that I was making my albums at like a time where I was just like currently experiencing this. And so like if I go to like, oh yeah, I sampled my own work in It's Like You Don't Care.
Yeah.
And then I sampled like Red Velvet in the same track or something.
Oh yeah, Red Velvet was also a big one for you.
Yeah. I'm actually currently working on let me pull up, how many times have I sampled the boom in this new album?
No.
Let me see.
I don't even want to know.
No.
I don't even
When
want to
do
know,
I-
but you're doing that.
One. There's ones. This is just the back rooms.
Is it literally a Backrooms album?
No, it's more of like an attempt at like Era 5 Crystal like PA.
Oh yeah.
That's also a boom, so that's the second time. That's the third time because
Jesus
yup.
Christ.
There are only 3 times in this new album, and I only have 3 tracks made.
Oh my god, the damn ratio. Man, I'm about to. Okay.
This is really funny.
This is so stupid, but at the same time, it's whatever. Oh, shit.
I sampled the Daydreams.
You already sampled me in your new shit and you haven't even released it?
Yup. I sampled everything Undergoes, I think.
Well, of course, yeah. It's that fucking track. There's nothing else that you sample other than, you know, Where 3 Dock and Bulge Camp. And sometimes a Soft Snug Bed.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that I've wanted to see in like a lot of albums recently is variety, which is why I don't particularly stay on one, you know, sample thing at a time. Sometimes I do the same artist, sometimes from the same album, but it's never usually, you know, again and again and again. Like with La Boom and stuff, you've done it like God knows how long. Oshedi, Red Velvet, it's all repetitive. And then even same with, you know, take for example Natalie or that one Toad. She does so much Nintendo music, you know.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know. I mean, it's just something that I personally want to see.
Yeah, I tried to be like, because I sampled like in One Never Knows. I believe I sampled like Sounds of Pluto, Sounds of Earth mixed with like One Never Knows or something.
Now that's interesting. I mean, you know, the planetary sounds kind of blend together after a while, but they're still, you know, planets.
Yeah.
You should give me some
I like how
records.
Maybe. I like how I sampled "Break the Night" and "Night on Another Planet," and then the next track is "Break the Night" redone. So you're basically just listening to "Break the Night" twice, being sampled.
I love irony. Well, it's more like, you know, syntax, I guess. I don't even know.
Yeah, something like that.
What the frick was that? It's like a motorcycle outside right now. When do you think you'll release your next album?
I'm hoping for somewhere in May or like April.
So this or next month. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mine should be sometime this month. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna say?
You were I don't remember.
Oh, it's been 10 seconds. Okay.
This back to like I forgot. I was going through my Uene project samples, and I went to this one layer that I used in like track 40. Yeah. And it has 2 samples listed and then 3 question marks as the final sample. So
it's unknown even really to you? Good God.
I mean, like the majority of the Uene project samples are unknown, so I have to go like to find them like a lot. Like if I really want to remake like a track, I have to go through like multiple like records from like that one YouTube channel, like The Drive. just have to go through them and be like, oh yeah, that's that sample. And, oh yeah, that's that sample.
Oh boy. I don't even. Okay. What DAW do you use? Do you still use Audacity?
I use Audacity and FL.
Oh yeah, you did start using FL.
I started using FL back when I made the beginning of like the Une project.
New one, yeah.
But yes,
FL
I'm currently still using in my new one. Yep.
Yeah. I've kind of dropped FL ever since the end of Crystal and tried transitioning into a lot of other things, which is why you see, like, you know, the Daydreamers Era 2 or some shit like that. And that extends beyond just title and sampling. It also extends to, you know, how I produce audio and how I produce, you know, stuff. And which is why one of the reasons why I started this podcast, because Era 2. So it even extends outside of music. It's become more of a brand at this point, I guess. Brand?
Daydreamer Corporation.
I'm not going to become Mr. Beast, don't worry. As much as I love his philanthropy things, he's turned into a massive corporate deity.
Yeah. I was about to mention something about like Crystal and like the samples, but
Did you forget again?
maybe.
Oh, good lord. Chat, this is how we get watch time by us fucking things over or some shit like that.
Yup. Oh yeah, layer names. What are like the layer names of like some of like the Crystal like Era 5 tracks?
Some of them? Alright. I'll give you... Fuck, I don't even know what to do. Alright. Well, I don't even know how to say it without, you know, just copy-pasting it and sending it to you. Because, you know, we're still on a podcast, so... I'll just go... I'll just do augmented, track 60. There's only 2 layers in it, so it isn't revealing that much, but it's still something. Layer 1 is named D1TIR_something_maybe. You could type that out if you want to and see what it says or not. And then layer 2 is just fantastic. It's supposed to be fantastic, but it's just fantastic.
Oh, great.
There's 60
It says most wanted Toad in the unknown main sample in 60.
Oh yeah, she's still looking for it. That's the thing too.
I wonder if it's like Caretaker now that you said like the first layer, or I remember you leaked that one like layer with like the creaking, or oh yeah, I remember you leaked that layer with the creaking.
Creaking. The firework one or the... No, not the...
No, 60...
Oh, the what?
Was it 61 or... Yeah, it was 60.
Oh!
Layer's called Fantastic 53.
It's literally just called Fantastic. There's no S, it's just Fantastic. But now I know what you're talking about. That is layer 2 for 60 because, you know, it's kind of overshadowed by layer 1. So I just had to release it separately.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And the reason why I named layer 1 the way it is because of its texture and how it sounds. It isn't anything related to do with sampling.
So it's probably just like... It sounds like Q1, R1.
Yeah, because D1, TIR. If you know anything about Caretaker, then you should know what those mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I should just be like, oh, what's the sample to this? No. Um, like a track that has like stuck out to me, like like um like the track, like the post awareness track that's like most stuck out to me is 53 for some reason.
What?
But 53 like just sticks out
50
because it has like
diminished. Yeah.
because like it directly follows
The most
52.
It directly follows literally the worst point in the entire series. So, yeah, it makes sense though. Although the thing about it is that because it literally proceeds right after the worst track, it often gets overlooked, and just because of how short it is, and it immediately transfers into 54. It it adds on to its forgetfulness. Ironically, though, 53 has a lot more samples in it used than 60, which contrary to the diminished augmented motif thing.
All I know is the UDE sample, the Whistle of Death,
Gone.
9, and the Morse code, and that's the only 4 samples I know.
And the Morse code. Yeah. I don't think you're... Well, you're maybe going to find one more, but I don't think you're going to find anything else. It's distorted to fuck, which makes sense considering, yeah.
Yeah. Am I represented at all, like, other than 58?
I think you are. Let me check. It's either via sample, so directly or indirectly, but I think you are at least one other time. I don't know where, though. That's the question. So, yeah.
I can see I2 Carpenter Road being used in 54, but it's not like the Bubsy segment, so...
Yeah.
I remember being so obsessed with Bubsy.
Oh my god. That freaking... Not to mention a Furby and the damn Bubsy quote-unquote incident. That made it so much more funny. I didn't even have a connection to any of that fucking pukey-ass drama at that point. I just sampled it because it was good.
Oh my god. I'm looking through the, like the logs of, the Daydreamers, server, and I'm searching up Bubsy, and I found this, what is the sample to the I2 glitch thing made by Natalie?
Wait.
What is the sample to I2 glitch? It's I Can't Decide. I bet it's Gordon Lightfoot.
Oh my god, I found it!
I'm still need the Bubsy, bro. I know the sample, the I2 glitch sample. I'm just not gonna tell you.
Oh my fucking god. That was back in... my god. It's so freaking... whatever. How long ago was that
I remember,
Oh my god, Liz, yeah. First Cars 2, now it's Bubsy.
Oh my god. I found it, the 30th, or, yeah, the 30th of January. Oh, yeah. It's a harp. Nah. It's a harp.
The harp and the violin thing is probably still gonna fuck both of you all over at the end of the day. Oh no, I technically, yeah, I found one thing referencing you other than 58. It's the track right before it. Although I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh my god!
It's the track right before it. Although I'm not gonna tell you because that'd ruin the surprise.
Boards of Canada.
It's not bored.
I swear.
I think I did sample Bach once. Maybe no, not Gyroscope.
You did sample Boards of Canada from my track in 58.
Well, yeah, that's
So
an
boards of
indirect
Canada-
usage. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a very indirect usage. But still, Boards of Canada.
I'm gonna go frick yourself.
I like how I keep on getting reminded of like the Aphex Twin versus Boards of Canada thing, where I was just like, "Oh, Boards of Canada is better," and then you're just like, "Oh no, Aphex Twin is better."
Aphex Twin is still better. But yeah, I remember that. That was fun.
Is Board of Canada.
Do I?
Um,
Bach. It's Boards of Canada.
it's Blue Oyster Cult.
Unironically, I have their Agents of Fortune record now that's used in Nowhere the Millennium Space. I have freaking. I have the record! Yay! I have freaking Don't Fear the Reaper. It's such a good record, though.
Ah.
And I think another track sampled the album, too, but whatever.
How many Ladyfingers covers are in Crystal?
There's like a bajillion Ladyfingers covers, but I only used two. The Herb Alpert one, and then the... Fuck, I was about to say Ryan Gosling, but... Fuck, I didn't use him. The Ryan Gerhardt cover. I only used two covers. Because at the time, I couldn't find nor care to find more covers, so I just used the Herb Alpert one because that's the most obvious, and then the Ryan Gerhardt one was, the one that sounded most pleasing and most reminiscent of We're Three Dogs, so it makes sense.
So like, what does what am I about to? I'm like this all the time. Oh my Greek.
This is your time to ask. Oh yeah, one thing I want to say to you, now that I'm looking at my own sample sheet and looking at the track sampled used, why did you say for the Sniper Wolf sample in Remembering Recent Memories, only in the YouTube version? For good reason, it was removed. I know that was like 3 years ago now from the point you released it, but I still wanted to ask.
I cut her out because I believe I was watching I believe I used her at first because I was like, oh, haha, funny, but now I'm just like, eh.
Oh, were you watching the Jax Films drama, or did you release the album before it all went down?
I watched or I released the album before the Jax Films thing happened.
Oh yeah, so then that
like
makes the question even more why.
Let me see when I even cut her out.
You did it.
Where is it?
You did it when you revealed the IA sample sheet to me. So, and I saw that as one of the footnotes. So I had to ask that because yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think no. Sniper Wolf wasn't the one that I listened to way back when I was sample finding your shit. So yeah.
I remember removing her in Bandcamp. Let me just find. Where am I going? Remembering. I removed her December 20th, 2023.
Was that the same day that you released it on Bandcamp, the album?
I think so.
Well, then that kind of figures.
Yeah. I also tried to remove her from other tracks, like sampling the IA tracks.
Oh yeah. But I don't think you would have had
But
the project files at that point, right?
yeah, because everything was made on like my phone.
Yeah, everything has BandLab reverb, so I'm guess one Never Falling in the same track that I said before, it has BandLab reverb, so I'm guessing all of them were made in BandLab or at most
Yeah, all of
Audacity.
the IA tracks were made in um BandLab. Like um everything up to Christmas Arrives was made in BandLab. Carpenter Road 2 was not made in BandLab.
That was the first
Carpenter
instance of
Road,
Audacity.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I used Audacity all the way up until um the Uine project, or either that or 712. I think it was the Une project though, because
I think so
did that.
too. You kept talking about Owen High being the first of FL.
Yeah.
Also, I'm still gonna call her and the project Owen High. I know it's Owen High, but I just like saying it better because it rolls off the tongue with me better.
Oh yeah. I like my own like notes that I put to myself in like the Uine projects, like samples, because like when I was first making, I think the Uine project back in May, um, I was making it like caretaker, and I was like,
Yeah,
like the first,
I mean, the later parts
yeah.
would be better suited, but if you really wanted the true Plunderphonic route, then yeah, switching it was the best decision for you.
Yeah. Like the first thing I remember making, other than, oh yeah, the first thing I remember making was actually used in 31, which is Blacklisted.
Oh, that's one of my favorite tracks.
It's like that one track that's like that plays when it like transitions to, it's like the piano and like drums. It's like that part. That's like the first thing.
Is it that one or is it the earlier one?
It's the do 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 do. Trying to remember.
I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't remember that anywhere in the freaking.
It's after like it transitions to what is it? The Blacklist event. Like, cause the one you were humming is La Boom. There's a La Boom song.
Oh my god. Oh, Film Festival was the other one, other than Blacklisted.
Yeah.
Sample.
And then the Boom in the Une project. I actually don't know how much I sampled the Boom. I think I only know of like 3 instances.
And that's still a lot.
Let's go through. Once, twice, apparently twice in one layer. That's cool. That'd be 3 because Blacklisted. Why is the Boom and Nothing Would Help? Oh my freak. 34. What else?
I'm just listening to the downward spiral of this project for me.
36. Don't you like 36?
Oh my god, it's one of my favorite tracks, and you sampled that dumbass shit and the freaking. Ah! It's one of my favorite. Actually, it's one of, if not my favorite track in the entire project, and it's fucking whatever.
I mean, I did sample Amazing Grace in 36 too.
Oh, you
So
did? I thought it was only at the end and like the final two chapters.
um let's see how many other times the La Boom is sampled in 41. Um to make that like
February
5 or something.
February
And
2021.
then I don't think I sampled anymore. Actually, I did
That,
sample La Boom, a
oh
La Boom
Jesus.
member in 43.
A
So
member. Okay. Like a song.
um the Une Project medley, which is used in 44, does not include 34. So oh wait, no, the 44 samples La Boom. Oh my god, bro.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
I
There's
think that's it. That should be
there's an
it.
Owen High medley in 43.
44. That's where
Oh,
the pain of the past.
reaching
All
for
right,
hope.
Reaching for Hope is. I remember the name of it was How to Make IA Cutely or something like that. How to? Oh my god, it is. How to Make IA Cutely. And it's just
Oh,
45.
oh my fucking shit. All right. Yeah. No, we're done.
What? um.
Make IA cute. I don't know how the hell I ended up on the floor, but I did. All right. Oh shit.
Um. I don't think I'll sample. Actually, I believe I sampled. I was looking through our DMs this morning for some reason. And I remember mentioning. What is it? Um. I will not be sampling any movies that the Une is in, at least not yet. And
Oh.
looking at it now, I did
Oh.
sample the that she's in 15 out of all tracks. Don't you
Is
also like that one?
yeah. It's less than Red Vacants, but it's still good. Which
Red Vacant is,
why why are my most favorite checks the ones that have the worst sampling?
I mean, if it sounds good, then it's
Well, yeah, you're kind of not wrong.
um yeah, like I have mentions of like specific like audio files like symbol.mp3, which is super descriptive. I remember actually symbol.mp3 is used in like almost every track. It's like plunderphonic track.
Oh wow.
Let me pull up a list. Let me pull up a list of what it's in. Okay, it's in. Oh my god, is it really in that much? Okay, it's in childhood innocence. It's in dreams and reality. It's in living life day to day. Teenage years in the summer remix. Childhood innocence reprise. In preparation for getting back up and boombox. It's in all of those
Holy,
tracks.
holy fuck! What track? What sample? What?
A cymbal crash.
Oh. Oh my god. It's that generic ass freaking thing that I keep hearing.
Yeah, I like using it, but like I'm trying to stop myself from using it because it's like pretty.
Wait, did
It's
you
like
use the
spammed at this point.
yeah? Did you use a cymbal crash in One Never Knows or?
No. Let me see though.
Actually, I think I have the sample fucking sheet. I don't know why I don't look myself. I'm just lazy.
Oh yeah, I did not sample it.
Yeah, I didn't think think so either. So yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, oh,
um,
unless it's an indirect
um,
use. Unless it's an indirect usage
it's,
from.
yeah, it's an indirect usage, and I don't even
Yeah, I
know if it
figured.
showed up.
I figured. Okay.
It's used in childhood innocence, which is
Oh,
used in the Big Bang.
yeah. Jesus Christ.
So it's very indirect.
Yeah.
To be fair, six, sleep in peace is used also in childhood innocence for some odd reason. Um, I
Uses.
believe,
All right.
um,
I'm just not gonna question.
why did I put, don't know if this was in here or not. Why did I even bother putting it?
Why
Oh,
did you? Ugh. You're so lost in your own, even in your own freaking work.
yeah, like periodically I do remember like the album covers of like plunderphonic like things I used. But like since like a majority of like the samples I used on one of the channels are like lost, I like I can only go through like the audio, and so I'm not going through like the thumbnails.
Yeah.
Like there are still some albums on that channel that aren't deleted, but they're just rather like yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, give or take.
Oh shit. Well, we're coming up on the 1 hour mark. Is there any remarks, last things, hell, even shout outs if you want to, that you want to share out?
Um. Uh. Listen to the Uine Project for $10 billion. Yup.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Yup. Listen to One Never Knows for free money.
I won't pay for
Um.
that.
Um. Listen to Lost Around Books of Unknown Music, which will never come out.
Is that your next album?
No, but it's like, let me see.
Oh,
It's
good lord.
um the acronym is quite literally LaBoom. I'll just say that.
Okay, I think we're done here. Any last? Yeah. Any last other things that you want to say?
Daydreamer is cool.
You heard that right, folks. Anyways, thank you so much for coming on out tonight, and thanks for joining me. Thanks for talking and joining on the episode. And any other things you want to say? I know I said that like 4 fucking times, but I just can't stop saying it.
Sample find crystal, because then Germanic would release more music.
I totally don't have an album planning up right now, and totally like 50 people aren't on queue to watch it or whatever. By the time this episode honestly releases, it'll probably be like 3 weeks out already. So, oh well, at this point. Thank you so much for coming on out, Ian/Joy. Yes, I'll call you Joy, and thanks for joining. And bye. I don't know how to outro this. Peace.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft video.
All right, we're done. Goodbye.